My name is Keilah Shumaker, and I've been a school psychologist for 6, going on 7 years. I just finished my first year working at Total Education Solutions, and I want to tell you about why I came to work here and why I am so happy with my job here. So I was at a time in my life when I was truly considering a career switch. I was starting to get burnt out because everywhere I had worked, I had a really high caseload, and I found myself working in the evenings and on the weekends just to get all of the paperwork done. A former colleague of mine recommended that I look into TES. They had worked here during a time in their life when they needed to be part-time, needed a really flexible schedule, and TES had been really accommodating. So honestly, when I applied, I was still pretty wary, and I assumed if I came to work at TES, it would be a temporary thing while I figured out what I wanted to do next. However, in my interview, I saw how knowledgeable my supervisor was about the role of school psychologist and how passionate she was about supporting children with learning differences and developmental disabilities. I've always enjoyed working with families who have refugee status or who have otherwise immigrated to the United States and are still learning English. TES made sure that my school placements afforded me this opportunity, and because my caseload is so much smaller, I've had opportunities to advance my skills within this work, as well as support colleagues who are wanting to improve in this area, which has brought me joy in my career that I was missing. Aside from that, there are other reasons why I no longer view TES as a temporary job for me. One major reason being that TES has good retention rates, so there is a team of established psychologists who I've gotten to know and collaborate with. Even though our Columbus team is pretty small, we regularly have virtual meetings with our colleagues in other areas of the state, and our supervisor also works as a school psychologist, so she understands our responsibilities and knows how to advocate for us within our schools, and that has been great. Finally, I'm human, and the main reason why I work is to get a paycheck. At TES, I'm well compensated for the work that I do, and I don't have to work in the evenings or on the weekends. My quality of life has really improved now that I can spend more time with my husband and with my friends. For the first time in my life, I have real hobbies. I find myself regularly recommending to friends and family that they apply at TES, and I definitely see myself working here for many years to come.